Hey there! Welcome to my tiny slice of the Big Apple. If you've ever lived in a New York City shoebox, you know the struggle of trying to fit a whole life into a space that's basically a walk-in closet. Are we really supposed to live, work, and sleep in 300 square feet? Well, today I'm showing you exactly how I reclaimed my floor space by looking up. Before we dive into the makeover, let's talk about the New York City Renter Reality. You want a stylish home, but your landlord wants that security deposit back. It's a delicate dance, isn't it? My goal was to create a sanctuary that feels expensive and expansive without drilling a single permanent hole into these pre-war plaster walls. Let's get creative together. Paragraph 3 is all about the first impression zone. In a tiny apartment, the entryway usually doesn't exist. it's just a door that opens into your kitchen. To fix this, I used vertical adhesive hooks to create a command center. Why let your keys and mail clutter the counter when they can live elegantly on the wall? It's a total game changer. Have you ever noticed how much space a traditional bookshelf takes up? In this room, every inch of floor is precious real estate. Instead of a bulky unit, I installed floating bookshelves using heavy-duty command strips and lightweight acrylic ledges. It makes my book collection look like it's hovering in midair. Isn't that a much cleaner look for a narrow hallway? Let's chat about the power of mirrors. We all know they make a room feel bigger, but have you tried a floor-to-ceiling lean? I found a tall, thin, arched mirror that draws the eye upward toward the molding. By reflecting the ceiling, it creates the illusion of a double-height loft. Who knew a simple reflection could kill that boxed-in feeling? Lighting is usually the most boring part of a rental, right? Those boob lights on the ceiling are the enemy of vibes. To fix this, I used a plug-in pendant light with a long, stylish cord. I draped it over a high wall-mounted bracket. It adds a vertical design element and provides warm, layered lighting without needing an electrician. It's chic and totally reversible. Now let's look at the green wall concept. I don't have a backyard or even a balcony, but I needed some nature in here. Instead of cluttering my windowsills with pots, I used a vertical pocket planter. It hangs right on the wall like a piece of art. Can you imagine waking up to a living, breathing wall of potholes every morning? One of my favorite tricks for small spaces is scaling up. Most people think small rooms need small furniture, but that actually makes a place look cluttered. I chose a tall, slim armoire instead of a wide dresser. It uses the vertical dead space near the ceiling that most people ignore. Doesn't it make the room feel much more intentional and grand? Window treatments are often overlooked in rentals. Those cheap plastic blinds are such a mood killer, aren't they? I installed a tension rod high above the window frame, almost touching the ceiling, and hung extra long velvet curtains. This trick cheats the window height and makes the ceilings feel like they go on forever. It's a classic designer secret for a reason. Let's talk about the kitchen, which is usually the smallest part of a New York City studio. I had zero cabinet space for my spices and oils. My solution? A magnetic vertical rack that sticks right to the side of the fridge. It cleared up my entire countertop, which is actually just a tiny cutting board area. Doesn't that make cooking feel less like a chore? Have you ever thought about using your doors for decor? The back of my bathroom door is now a full-length storage system for my skincare. By using a sleek, over-the-door organizer, I freed up the entire vanity top. It keeps the visual clutter hidden but the accessibility high. Why let a perfectly good vertical surface go to waste? In the living area, I decided to create a gallery vertical. Instead of a wide gallery wall, I stacked 3 large frames in a straight vertical line from the baseboard to the ceiling. This draws the eye up and emphasizes the height of the room rather than its narrow width. Doesn't it give the space a more sophisticated, curated vibe? Let's discuss multifunctional height. I found a desk that is actually a tall ladder shelf. The bottom rung is my workspace, and the top 4 rungs are for storage and decor. It takes up the same footprint as a standard chair. In a city where you pay by the square foot, this kind of efficiency is absolutely essential. Have you seen those gorgeous pegboards people use in workshops? I brought that idea into my closet area. I mounted a large, painted pegboard to hold my hats, bags, and scarves. It turns my accessories into a vertical art installation. Why hide your beautiful things in a dark drawer when they can be part of the room's personality? Let's talk about the hovering nightstand trick. Bedside tables with legs take up valuable floor space where you could tuck a pair of shoes. I used a small, wall-mounted floating shelf instead. It's just big enough for a phone and a glass of water. Isn't it amazing how much bigger a bedroom feels when you can see more of the floor? Color plays a huge role in verticality, too. I used a half-wall paint technique using removable wallpaper. By keeping the darker color on the bottom third and a bright white on the top 2/3, the walls seem to stretch upward. It's a visual trick that fools the brain into thinking the ceiling is further away than it is. Don't forget about the corners. Most people leave corners empty, but in a tiny apartment, that's a crime. I installed a corner-specific zigzag shelf that climbs all the way to the top. It's the perfect spot for small trinkets and candles. Why not turn a boring corner into a vertical focal point that tells a story? Let's address the bike situation. If you live in New York City, you might have a bike taking up half your hallway. I used a vertical floor-to-ceiling no-drill pole rack. It holds the bike upright against the wall. It's a functional piece of sculpture now. Can you believe how much walking room that opened up for me and my guests? For the bathroom, I use suction technology. You can find really high-quality vertical shelves that stick to tile without any glue or screws. I stacked 3 of them in the corner of the shower for all my products. It's all about keeping things off the edges and organized vertically. Doesn't a clean shower make your morning routine feel so much better? to mention textural height. I hung a long, narrow macrame tapestry on a thin wall that was too small for a picture frame. The long tassels draw the eye down, while the mounting point draws the eye up. Adding texture vertically makes the room feel cozy and lived in rather than just a white box of a rental. What about the space above the cabinets? In most New York City kitchens, there's a weird gap between the cabinets and the ceiling. I filled mine with uniform wicker baskets. It's the perfect place to hide things I only use once a year, like a turkey roaster. It looks intentional and stylish instead of just being a dusty dead zone, right? Let's chat about visual weight. When you're decorating vertically, you want to keep the heavier items lower and the lighter items higher. I put my chunky art books on the bottom shelves and my airy glass vases at the top. This prevents the room from feeling top-heavy and keeps the energy of the space feeling balanced and breezy. One thing I've learned is that verticality also applies to your window views. If you have a view of another brick wall, classic New York City, use window film to create a frosted look halfway up. It lets the light in from the top but hides the clutter of the alleyway. Isn't it funny how we can curate even the view outside our windows? Reflecting on this transformation, it's clear that a small space isn't a limitation. It's just a puzzle. By shifting our perspective from horizontal to vertical, we can find hidden square footage we never knew we had. Your apartment should work for you, not the other way around. Which of these vertical ideas are you dying to try in your own home? Thank you so much for joining me on this little tour of my vertical sanctuary. I hope these renter-friendly tips gave you the confidence to reclaim your own space without losing your deposit. If you found these ideas helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more tiny home design deep dives. Would you like me to create a part 2 focusing on small space furniture DIYs next?